Many people have asked us to design a safer and more effective rowing machine than others make, one on which they could build and strengthen their rear deltoids and upper backs without hurting or endangering their lower backs. So what makes this nondescript looking apparatus so state-of-the-art? Well, if you've ever hurt your back, experienced awkward or unsafe footing, and/or were unable to perform a full range exercise, or were otherwise disappointed after having used any ordinary bent-over rowing apparatus, what you're about to see will solve these problems and a couple of others. Welcome to T-bar heaven, and just look at that stretch, which would be impossible using any rowing apparatus that restrains your upper body. Note how safely and comfortably bent Michael's legs are during the lower, and thus heavier and otherwise more dangerous, half of the exercise. It's almost like he's sitting without a chair, which protects his back no matter how much weight he may load onto the bar. And the pedestal's strategic angle, which is critical to the nearest half degree, enables his body mass and the available resistance to counterweight each other automatically during the exercise. Even with no cam, because none is needed, the resistance is automatically greatest where his rowing muscles are strongest, least where they're weakest, and thus feels perfectly uniform during the exercise. Unlike typical rowing, chinning, and pull-down exercises, during which the resistance, not the weight, increases excessively, often making full range exercise impossible after several reps with any suitably challenging weight. The pedestals are long enough to accommodate the shortest and tallest users and to enable them to perform additional reps without having to interrupt their sets to remove weights and without needing a spotter to do so. They have only to step backwards about 6 inches while the weighted carriage is at its highest, lightest, and most manageable point. This makes the carriage's trajectory less vertical and the resistance correspondingly less, so they can usually perform several more reps, same weight, but less resistance. In any case, you won't need much weight to get plenty of safe, state-of-the-art resistance. The crossbar provides both an overhand and a parallel grip, and its slight, instead of excessive bend, prevents your hands from ever slipping to the side. And its slight lateral play only enhances the machine's already natural free weight feel. And here's a most important safety feature. A heavy-duty stop prevents you and the resistance from ever falling backwards, even if you were to lean all the way back. Even though the stainless weight-holding bar is centrally situated, no weights can ever hit your face, neck, or chest during proper use. It's hard to see in this picture, but the crossbar's slight bend makes a V that provides a few more inches of range of motion, more crunch, as some like to say. This is possible because the plane of the crossbar is set 30 degrees above the plane of the weight-holding bar instead of parallel to it. And here's another safety feature. The inwardly banked pedestals prevent your feet from ever slipping to the side because the pedestal supports and your legs form a straight line. Again, welcome to T-bar heaven. From full stretch to full crunch. Just a few reps and bent over rowing will never be the same. There are many hyperextension benches on the market, but this one is noticeably better. Not only are its leg restraints adjustable, but its lap pads are larger, more substantial, and more comfortable. And if that's not enough, they and your lower body are situated at a noticeably steeper angle than found in regular 45-degree hyperextension benches. This provides an optimal resistance curve and an even fuller stretch for your hams, glutes, and lower back. The steeper angle makes a wonderful difference. Just a few reps in hyperextensions will never be the same. By the way, this picture shows Michael at least 15 degrees short of a full stretch. You'll notice a couple of small optional rubber stem bumpers that have been provided with this unit to avoid scratching wood floors, and other sensitive surfaces, all Atlantis fitness equipment can be furnished with these bumpers.